What up, YouTube? As you can see from the title of the video, I did a self cut. This is my first time doing a fade. I usually always do like a mid taper or high taper on myself, but I just wanted to attempt something that I've always been scared of doing, which is like a fade. And it's like, this thing took like 2 hours to do. It was just a hassle, and like you're gonna see in the video that the angles, the quality, like it was pretty bad, but just know that it was pretty hard to do. But yeah, I'm recording this literally like I'm already done showering and I've already done with all the process and everything. So if you want to see how I got this, how this is the outcome, then just watch the full video. And I'm gonna do a little outro in the end, so just stay tuned for that. All right, y'all, let's get straight into this video. So I'm gonna walk you guys through this haircut a little bit. I'm gonna try to add some voice recordings. I'm not gonna talk over the whole video, but so right now I'm just debulking the sides. I believe I have a number 3 or number 4 guard. I'm just going around cutting down the bulk so I can get like a better view and see where I'm cutting. All right, so after debulking, I grabbed my trimmer and I'm placing a bald guideline. So for the whole haircut, I sectioned it out in 3-4 parts. So I started with the left side, then I moved to my right side, and then I did the back because I couldn't really cut the back of my hair with just the front mirror. And later on, you'll see I grabbed another small mirror so I can be able to cut the back of my hair. So I placed the first guideline. I'm doing kind of like a high mid fade, and now I'm removing the bulk, as you can see. As you can see, I grabbed my mirror, I just turned around just so that I can remove the rest of the bulk. And at this point, I think I just decided to might as well keep following that guideline I first created into the back. And I think I stopped halfway so that I can, like I said earlier, I'm gonna section it out. All right, so after that first bald guideline, I'm coming in next with the half guard closed. I've been cutting hair for like 7 years, so this is the technique that I found easier for me. So at this point, at the ridge of my head, I noticed that there was still some bulk. So I decided to go up a little higher with the 5 or 4 guard just to slowly remove bulk, because I don't like to use a short guard and go too high and then, you know, cut it too short. So then now to fade out that bald guideline, I go with my no guard lever halfway open, and once it like slowly starts to blend, and I go with the no guard closed to fully blend out that bald guideline. All right, so once that's fully blended out and faded out, the next guideline I set is the 1 guard closed. I go up the same length, about like 1/2 inch to 1 inch. And I forgot to mention earlier, after that first bald guideline, I like to always set like a foundation with the 1.5 closed. So I don't like to go up past that with the 1 guard closed, because then at that point you're pushing the fade higher. So I try to stay under that 1.5 closed to keep everything kind of tight. So now I'm just doing some detail work, switching back and forth from the 1 guard and the half guard, you know, playing with the lever just to try to detail and get the blend where I want it to be. Bear with me, guys. This is my first time, like I said, doing a full fade on myself. So as the video went on and the video itself kept getting longer, I kept like maneuvering and finding better ways and better angles to cut my hair. So now I'm just giving my lineup, because what I like to do mid-cut, like while I'm blending and fading, is I like to kind of just do like a rough draft of a lineup to see how the fade's gonna come out and see kind of how my head shape's looking. This is what I do when I'm cutting other people's hair, so that it could just give me an all-around look at how the cut's coming out and how it can get better. All right, so finally we got to the other side. I'm doing the same thing like I did on the left side, as barbers and YouTube tutorials say, what you do to one side, you do to the other. So bald line, remove that bulk under that bald line, and then repeat the same steps. So I switched the angle once again just to be able to connect the bald line from the left side to the back to the right side, to make sure I kind of, for the most part, have it pretty much even. And by the way, some little tips and advice. If you guys are starting out cutting hair and you guys want to try giving yourself a cut, I recommend you guys start with like giving yourself a taper, maybe a low mid taper, and only cut the sides, because then the back it's not hard, it's just the hassle, and it can be too much. Because when I first started cutting my hair, it was pretty hard and I only did the sides, and then I had someone else cut the back for me until I built the courage up to actually hold a mirror and attempt to cut the back. So this is where I said after the bald line, I like to grab my 1.5 guard with the lever closed and set a general foundation of a guideline. So I know I don't want my fade to go past this this point right here. So in any haircut in general, whether it's taper, fade, burst fade, yes, I always do 1.5 close, and that's kind of my general area of where I'm going to be fading. All right, so now I'm starting to attempt to fade the back out. What I just simply told myself while I was cutting my hair is, okay, so now I'm just gonna try to connect the guidelines I've made already, and with that it should be a little easier for myself. And I apologize if you guys can't really get a good look and view of what I'm cutting, but as I'm cutting and I switch guards, I kind of turn my head so that you guys can see what I'm doing, hopefully, and understand what's going on. All right, so now as I was cutting the back of my hair, I actually realized how tricky it was going to be trying to get the angle and at the same time trying to get a better view for you guys. So I even brought out a door mirror and hung it up to see if that would be a better option, and it really wasn't. So I just went back to the small handheld mirror and, like I said, just cut my hair, and you guys didn't really get a good view, but I kept trying to turn my head so that I can at least show you guys. All right, so I grabbed my mirror, I full sent it, and I just repeated the same steps like I did on the sides. As I'm editing this video and doing these voiceovers, I think I should have just left the angle on the other side. This angle and the rest of the video is probably the worst. So if you guys want to skip through and to the end and see the final result, you guys can, but You guys can also just enjoy the rest of it. All right, now after all that detail work and blending I did, I'm just going over the lineup now to just finish off the cut. I would give you guys a little 360 so you guys can see how the cut came out. If you guys like the video, make sure to like and subscribe and follow me on my social medias. I will show you guys that at the end of this video. Comment down below if you guys want to see any other type of videos, and thank you guys for watching.